Welcome back, everybody, to Fist Truck TV.
Yo, I have not found out how to be the panda yet.
Just go wherever they're telling you to go, so we could the fact that this is already gone a second episode. Is upsetting.
Upsetting. But I mean,
this is supposed to be a one and done thing, and instead we just let cutscenes play that none of us were paying attention to until your guy got fucking gravity clothesline.
Hold on, wait. A mysterious deity encountered upon interaction.
Yeah. Do tell. Go on.
Wait, so am I a descendant?
Yeah, my problem. At least when you were playing it seemed, at least for the, probably collectively 3 minutes you were actually playing the game for.
Yeah.
It seemed fine.
I'm gonna reserve my
opinions.
My opinion until I play it, because I've seen my friend play a lot of this.
I saw endgame gameplay this,
and I have my opinions just watching the game.
Yeah.
But I just want to confirm them before I put them out there, because I don't want to be wrong.
Gotcha. Because I suck. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh my god, yo. Lost Ark. So Lost Ark. I just keep thinking, even though they're not the same kind of game, it's just like Korean MMO, and that's where the similarities begin and end. Unless they're both. No, they're not both.
Right.
By Nexon. Anyway.
Yo, that's sick.
That game, that was a game that I wanted to like. And aside from the pay to win elements being just kind of, the pay to win elements in the game are just being way too much for me. I don't want to have multiple characters. I don't want to have multiple characters to grind materials for one character just to waste 3 or 4 hours of my life.
Right.
And I'm not going to, if that game was just fucking $60 and it's just cool, you could play it, and what's crazy? Excuse fucking while I burp on a recording.
Nice.
Hold on.
Nice.
Never drink soda when you record a video, kids.
You should know that by now.
Yeah.
That's a rookie move.
Dude, yeah.
That's a rookie move. You gotta drink water.
Yeah. Anyway, after playing WoW and Final Fantasy 14, pretty much the only 2 subscription games that are still in existence or some shit, right? The subscription's so off-putting, and it is a barrier to entry, right?
I still feel...
I would happily... What?
I still feel less ripped off nowadays paying a subscription than buying the game and then buying the gold edition and then having to buy
the dungeon keys.
And it's because at the end of the day, they're making way more money just doing it that way, where you're paying for the game multiple times, than a subscription service.
Yeah, that's the thing is what's crazy is when you think at least it doesn't have a subscription, right? Like WoW does or something.
No, I'd prefer it.
And it's just what? After playing, playing Destiny, playing Lost Ark,
I think should be subscription service, because
it'd be so much better. It'd be
all my gripes with Destiny would go away.
Not that they would not disappear, but for example, transmog. If after a subscription model, transmog would still stay the same way that it is, someone at Bungie should probably be publicly put out they should be publicly shamed. Tomatoes thrown at them, that kind of shit,
bro. It's egregious.
Because ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, Elder Scrolls Online started with a subscription model, then dropped that and kind of does the same thing Destiny does. You pay for the expansions,
right? And
then they sell you other stuff. But you can't still have a subscription to ESO that just gives you a bunch of Elder Scrolls Online. That gives you other stuff. And when I looked at it, I'm this seems like it makes the game just suck less or something. I don't know. Like, I haven't played Elder Scrolls enough to, like, you know, really know the or say that make a big difference. But when I see it, it's like, if I played this game a lot, I 100% would get the subscription.
Right.
Because just like it's a game that's on 24/7, and it actually matters that it's on 24/7, right? Like, I personally think the fact that Destiny's online, always online, it doesn't matter a lot of the time. I don't know if that's a hot take.
No, it never matters.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything in game other than when your friends are
you can
awake.
literally scale strike difficulty to one person.
Yeah.
And it just be a mission. Like, that's it doesn't, like, you know, I'm just saying that there's nothing inherent about strikes that make it like, oh, you need to have 3 people aside from, you know, things are tougher, right?
Well, I mean, definitely the
Grandmaster and
Master.
Yeah, no, at that point, that's different. That's different. I'm just talking about, like, if you're running, like, your Vanguard playlist or whatever.
Right.
Like, you could probably solo a strike. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
What the fuck?
the fuck?
Where did he come from?
So I think a live game, like a MMO, like Lost Ark, like Destiny, like Elder Scrolls Online, if they wanted to have a subscription and charge full price for the game, by the way, like do things the way that they used to be done,
Right.
like the way WoW and Final Fantasy do it, I honestly think that's fine. Right? I think that's fine. You have a free-to-play option. You still keep your free-to-play option where you could fuck people in the ass.
Yeah.
But, like, but if someone's willing to pay the money to be like, hey, I'm going to give you this, don't fuck me, then I think it's okay to pay that so you don't fuck me. Like, I know it seems that, and the thing is that I'm willing to say that's not Stockholm Syndrome because that's how it used to be, and it was perfectly fucking fine.
I think. All right, so my gripes are different for the subscription model. I want it to be a subscription model and keep well, no, not that I want, but I'm saying I would feel better as a buyer. That it was a subscription model and they kept everything as is, because when they sunset content, it's like, oh, I never bought that content, so it doesn't matter because I'm just renting the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, because they fuck you. Destiny specific. That's different. You buy the fucking game and you can't play the content you bought anymore, and that is it's. You know what games don't do that? You know what games didn't do that? Subscription games?
And they've been around for way longer?
Exactly. WoW has access to all the content.
You go through not vanilla WoW, because if you play WoW retail, which is the current, up to date one, the version of the regular, the original continents that came in vanilla WoW are technically from Cataclysm. So I think Cataclysm came out in 2010.
Right.
So technically, that 2004 World of Warcraft world, is no longer playable. That's fucking stupid.
I think I'm going to die.
Are you not in the middle of something?
Oh wow, they disappeared. Did that guy take care of them? They either despawned or the mission's over.
Yeah.
See mission result.
So
okay.
So. While technically you don't have access to that 2004 version of Azeroth the way that you did, if when you got vanilla World of Warcraft,
right?
The thing is that your retail subscription gives you access to WoW Classic,
right?
So there's that. But also all that content from 2010. Sorry, the oldest content that you could definitely play in WoW is Burning Crusade. Which came out in 2006, 2007. It was the first expansion.
Okay.
Still fully playable. No one's there. No one's there. When you go there, it's like, this is like I Am Legend type shit.
Well, no, it's like, because...
But it's still there. Yeah.
So
that was the excuse that Bungie gave.
Yeah, the excuse that Bungie gave is like... nobody's even playing this shit, so why even keep it? And it's like, that's not the point. We fucking paid money for it, you assholes.
You paid money for it. The thing is that, as I could say, I mean, I'm going to assume that this is a minority opinion, but if Destiny kept all the content that they put in the fucking game, their story wouldn't be stupid. I'm sorry, but it is. The story would not be as fucking stupid for a new player. It's such a fucking mess.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking mess.
There's definitely a lot. It's like there's a lot, but also,
but it's so disjointed.
Yeah,
it's so disjointed.
Because there's a lot of shit going on at one. What's going on? What's going on? My controller is rumbling. My controller turned off. Okay.
All right. Put it on the dock and then to pick it back up.
Yep. I'm back. My
like,
controller just started
for example,
vibrating
when I played Destiny, recently, not recently. Sorry, I'm trying to think. When I played a lot last year, I did Lightfall, then I did Witch Queen, then I did Beyond Light, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Or I think I did like Lightfall, then Beyond Light, then Witch Queen.
Okay.
And that's like 3, 1, 2, and that's not even acknowledging all the shit that came up before it, and that's not giving me context for all the shit that happened in between it. For all the seasonal content that's gone that had story shit in it that I don't know about anymore. Good hit.
Yo, Titan Barrier.
And I guess the point being, like, Lost Ark, going back to Lost Ark, because that's what started this for me, or at least what started this thing, is that Lost Ark, honestly, if Lost Ark had an option where it's just like, hey, here's free to play, most people are going to play free to play. You could buy the game for $60. Right.
Oh, hey.
60. Those are the motherfuckers from Anthem, bro. That is. Does he have the fucking the raptor legs? No, he got legs.
He's got legs.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually has juicy legs.
Okay.
He got thick thighs. Look at that ass. Goddamn.
But they literally.
I hate how the hit markers are green. Just makes me think I'm healing them.
They walk around as mindlessly and stupidly as the enemies did in fucking Anthem. But,
well, also this is easy. Like, I've definitely seen higher level gameplay, and they bomb rush you, bro.
Oh, okay.
They're on you like white on rice. That shit is crazy. First time I've used that saying since I was 8. As I was saying it, I was like, "Is this a cliche?" And I'm like, "I haven't said it in years, so I might."
I could have said "stink on shit" instead.
No, I'll leave the stink on shit for our next game that we're gonna play.
Oh, okay. All right, motherfucker.
All right, motherfucker. Rock and roll, motherfucker. For anybody.
So,
yeah.
So I know, like, and I imagine for a lot of people this would sound crazy, but like for a game like Lost Ark, I would probably play the ever living shit out of it if there was an option to just buy the game for $60 and then spend a $15 a month subscription.
Okay.
Because once again, that's what WoW and Final Fantasy do, and you want to know what those games don't feel like they do to me?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So
they don't feel like they fuck me.
Clarify for me. You want to pay for the game, pay for the subscription, and have everything the same, even with all the microtransactions?
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, you need to clarify that.
That's the price to not fuck me.
What does subscription do to get rid of those microtransactions?
Well, essentially, that's how you get money from literally everyone who plays the game.
I ran out of
instead of milking the small percent that decide to give you money. Hit left bumper and B.
Yeah, why is it 2 buttons?
Oh, hit left bumper and B. What does it? You like
left bumper? Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I've done that twice. Why did I run out of ammo?
Because you had a finite amount, I guess.
No, but like, why wasn't I picking up? Why was I picking up ammo? Wasn't I?
Green thing ammo? Is that green thing ammo?
Green thing is, I don't know.
It blends in with the ground.
Okay.
Just as you see it right there.
I have a sniper. Hold on. I didn't know I have other weapons. He's
hello?
not. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? I think my internet cut out. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Check 1, 2. This ain't good. Well, it's just me now, fellas. And I guess this is the end of Fist Truck TV.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Well,
right.
I've ended the episode, so.
Wait, did you stop recording?
No, I did not stop recording.
Okay, I paused the timer and everything.
No, don't. Oh, okay. All right. So what do you want to do? You want to continue?
Oh, I guess, yeah. Just pick up from where you left off. That's fine. We got about. We're not even finding out this shit's pay to win yet. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that's why I brought up the game. So that was weird.
I'm going to check Steam.
Well, no, because I disconnect from Discord also. So enjoy a variety of content on the First Descendant and 8 fields unlocked void. Link to preseason page. Don't show this again today. Oh. I am on Discord.
All right. Well, the game we ran into a technical issue there.
This?
Once again, our on-brand smooth fist truck TV cuts.
Wait, what's this?
Is there any possible way
to salvage this?
To salvage this? We just want to find out how egregious the shop is. That's
all. That's the only reason I queued
why
this
we
up.
even started this shit up in the first place. Which, as an aside, if you're a person who enjoys this game, good for you. But yeah. So going back on the pay and the pay for the game and then pay for the subscription, that is a price to not fuck me, because that's how Final Fantasy and WoW do it. And going back to last episode, WoW still has a pay to win element to it. So I'm not saying things are perfect, but the thing in WoW is that if you just play the game, right? Like, it's literally not a problem. And it's not the same way as in, like, if you just play the game in Lost Ark is not a problem. And WoW, you play the game with one character, because they made the grind significantly way better than it's ever been. You play as one character, you enjoy your time doing Mythic Plus dungeons, shit like that, and you naturally just, because even with no amount of gold can buy you gear for the most part. You can buy gear at the auction house, but you can't buy, like, you can't get your BIS stuff. That's only drops you get from raid and dungeons. Now you can use gold to pay for carries, to have people carry you through things, but at that point you are truly not playing the game. That is different.
$99 is $5,750.
Okay, now look at what you get from it.
What do I
Ultimate Descendant.
Where do you see that? Oh, there it is.
It's just,
$100 premium.
yeah, but what is this? What is this? What is the shit that they're giving you?
Okay, it's Iron Wolf.
Alright, skin.
Okay.
A helmet that was one of the hit A button on to see details. I think that's just a cosmetic. Yeah, I had skin. Okay. Yeah. A jetpack.
Does not support flying. Okay.
Cosmetic.
Cosmetic. Okay. All right. So I mean, what's
energy
this?
activators.
Mechanism that reacts to amplifies energy supply module. Low carbon actuator. Oof. What the fuck? Wait, so so research cost? Oh, you still have to pay in-game currency to do it, even though you unlock it?
This probably includes slide. All right, go back. Maybe this is just a bunch of cosmetics, or at least, we don't know.
Yeah, this looks like all cosmetic.
What about Descendant?
Descendant. Ticket. Obtain one ticket and meet plan.
This is to unlock new characters.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this point it matters, and not something we're gonna find.
Because I remember in the alpha you unlocked Bunny, but she was like really good.
Yeah. That's the thing. It matters how good these other characters.
I see everybody playing this dude. Like everybody. Oh, the battle pass. Okay, move the battle pass.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Jesus. It is hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like
we don't know shit about the game.
It looks like all cosmetics. Like, I think that's where like money comes in. Like cosmetics that they make for you, I think is the least egregious form of paying real money for stuff.
It depends. So, once again, I'm going to talk about Anthem. Anthem was the only English motherfucker. Do you speak it? So the only thing they had were cosmetics.
Right.
You cannot get any cosmetics in game. you cannot get any cosmetics in game. So you literally cannot customize the look of your character without paying for it.
Oh.
So that's like, the thing is that you can say, oh, hey, as long as it's cosmetics, it's fine. With a catch though, you have to still allow me to customize the way my character looks in the game.
Yeah, like
and the problem
at least
is,
some in-game cosmetics.
and you can't bullshit that either.
Right.
Because like games like WoW and Final Fantasy, you know, while I'm, you know, espousing the virtues of these games, they sell cosmetics, and the thing is that you're always there like, okay, well, you know, what, like all like the crazy WoW cosmetics are the fucking paid ones.
Right.
But the thing is that there's also a shit ton of cosmetics in those games that are not that are also awesome. And the thing is that some of those cosmetics are not just like for example, if someone sees you in Final Fantasy with like a certain kind of dress on or something like that, they know you paid for it.
Right.
On the flip side of Final Fantasy, if someone sees you with a certain kind of armor set on or a certain kind of weapon, they know that you just did like that you're him.
Right.
They know that. Same with WoW to probably a lesser extent, I would say, but so much of the cosmetics in WoW are from raids, and so what people do is go and run old raids by themselves because the level gap makes it really easy.
Right.
And they'll farm for transmog essentially.
Okay.
And they know, and the thing is that there's so much stuff that you get through doing that you can't buy in the shop, and those are 99% of the time always cooler. It's just that some of the stuff in the shop is like crazy ridiculous, and
like
that's appealing to people.
And shit.
Yeah, like you'll get those people. But the thing is that they have enough there, more than enough there, that like, I never think about getting the cosmetic off the shop.
Right.
I'd rather get like this transmog from running this raid like
cool.
once a week or something. Because it just looks cooler, and also it's like it's one of those things where if you have that, like, no one else got it kind of thing, right?
right.
So it's just cool as opposed to a shop one where it's just like, well, everybody got that shit.
Yeah.
Or everyone who wanted to get it bought it.
Like it may be a little, yeah. Oh, I hate you, fingies. Just us talking about it, just epiphany comes to my head. It's like, yeah, we're asking for very specific way of doing things, and it's like there is a specific way to do things where we don't feel fucked.
Yeah.
But like, there's also clearly ways that are fucking us.
Yeah. Well, once again, I'm just thinking like the current state of WoW and Final Fantasy 14. Those games with having to buy each expansion and then pay for the subscription every month feel like they're fucking me significantly less like than what Destiny does. The amount of money it takes to hop into Destiny is more than you spend in a year.
Yeah, I've spent it, yes.
Yeah. Like, 1 year subscription is like $108.
Yeah, $108, right?
If you want the new expansion for Destiny, if you want the annual pass, costs you $100.
Right.
If you want the legacy thing that runs and it's not on sale, is $60.
Right.
If you want the dungeon keys, those are $20 a pop.
Right.
You need the Lightfall dungeon key, the Witch Queen dungeon key.
Yep.
Those are 20 each. And the thing is that they're not just 20 each because you got to buy silver. And the silver's priced in a way that's just a bit more than what you need.
Yep.
So you're spending probably like $50 to get the dungeons. Then you need to get the Bungie 25th or 30th anniversary pack, whatever the fuck it was. Which is like $20, I think, $20, $30, something like that.
Right.
And there's probably one. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think I'm missing anything there. And so after getting all that stuff, you're guaranteed 1 year of shit. You got all the content, the pre-existing content, but you still miss all the seasonal stuff that came out that they, that once the season went over, that shit was gone.
Right.
You still, and then you still have to contend with how they handle transmog, which is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
And the thing is that, I didn't play when the transmog first dropped, and it was even more ridiculous, apparently. There's a seasonal limit to the amount of stuff that you can transmog.
Unless you pay
for those who
for
don't
it.
know, Yeah, and I know I realize I've been saying it a lot. So for those who don't know what transmog is, and somehow you made it to the what is most likely going to be close to the end of this episode, and now you're finding out. Transmog is when you can make one piece of gear look like another one, like one piece of armor look like another piece of armor.
Right.
And so this is like, essentially the point of it being that you could super customize how your character looks, but also let's say that you have currently on the most optimal set of gear and it looks like shit. So you want to look cool while also being optimal. That's what you change the look of that gear to maintain your drip while also kicking ass.
Right.
But even then, for most people, it's just to look good. It's not even just the kicking at. Like, I think it's a smaller percentage of people, at least especially in a WoW, that care about how well they perform while looking good. It's just about fucking looking good. Same for Final Fantasy 14. And in both of those games, they make transmog so easy. You have the gear, especially, I think I prefer the way WoW does it. It's just like, oh, hey, have you ever collected this piece of gear? Yeah. All right, well, you have it forever now.
Nice.
You have the look forever. You just go to the merch, you go to the shop or whatever, that the transmog guy,
right?
And you pay gold, and the gold price is like fucking cheap.
Right.
And so you could go through the entire catalog of shit you've ever picked up for that slot and change it to any piece.
Yeah.
And it's just, left bumper B, left bumper B.
Left bumper B. Oh, I already did it. I've been doing it. You have been watching me do it.
No, I don't know. Things whatever. So, as opposed to in Destiny, where you get a finite amount of this thing per character, and then there's also a universal one that right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a finite amount per season, so that's per once every 3 months, right?
Right.
And in order to get one of these items to transmog one piece of gear, you have to do a fucking like a bounty. You have to grind for it.
And it's not even like a full set of armor. It's
one piece of armor.
Heads, chest, legs, accessory.
Yeah, for one thing. And it's like, listen, I'm already buying all the fucking expansions and shit like that, right? I'm already buying all this shit. If all I had to do was just buy the expansion, just the one expansion once a year, and I just had to pay a subscription, so that would, if it's the way that other MMOs do it, you pay the subscription, transmog would not fuck
letting
you.
me get onto his head. It's like stuck. It's like the fucking aim assist is hard locking.
Is
not
intense.
Even. Yeah.
But so to have the transmog not fuck you, you buy the expansion. All you do is just buy the expansion every year. The transmog doesn't, and you pay a subscription. The transmog won't fuck you.
Right.
It will just work. No catch. It'll just work. I don't have to buy an annual pass or dungeon keys. And that's it. And those are the things. But I pay the $15 a month. So you're still getting, if I play for the full year, you're getting $180 a year out of me.
Right.
I'm fine with that, because then the thing is also with the subscription model, this is why, is obviously the thing that they don't like, is that I stop when I don't feel like playing anymore.
Exactly.
Right now, the way it is that I buy the annual pass with the expansion, and then I don't play for the rest of the fucking year anyway. So I just bought a bunch of shit that I'm not using.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck with that.
True.
As opposed to like the subscription models where like, okay, I paid for it. I bought the game. I pay the subscription, and once I don't feel like playing anymore, I drop it and I continue paying once I feel like coming back.
Right. Yeah, that's optimal. That's optimal. That's pro-consumer.
And I think that's a fair trade, because you're running this game 24/7 that actually deserves to be on 24/7. Which, as I previously said, I don't think Destiny's that game, but it's fine.
Skill. Oh, I see.
It's. But and Lost Ark, which going back to 25 minutes ago or some shit like that. Lost Ark. If Lost Ark did that, I'd play the shit out of it. But the only option is getting fucked, so I'm good.
Yeah.
And you know what I get? You know what game I loved actually did do that?
What?
Fallout 76. And it's a piece of shit.
Okay. I thought you said you loved Fallout 76.
No, I love that Fallout 70. Out of all games to do it, Fallout 76 did it, and it's shit. Like, The subscription model for that game is called Fallout First. You pay like, I forgot how much money a year, but it's insane.
Okay.
And the things it gives you are things that like is not like the other. First, it gives you the access to not getting fucked. Apparently, it gives you like more inventory space and more chests to store more shit.
That's shitty.
That's shitty.
Having like in a game where you have to pay for inventory space, that's shitty. I don't like that at all, because that's another like quote unquote tactic of, hey, you're making the game shitty so people pay more money on it.
Yeah, so you could do $13 a month or $100 a year for a year.
Right.
And it gives you the access, it gives you the ability to create your own custom worlds, to have unlimited storage for crafting components, to have a survival tent, so essentially you could just sleep wherever the fuck you want, and have a fast travel point wherever you want.
Creating like a custom server?
It gives you, kind of, yeah. And it gives you, you could do private lobbies with it. All
right, well, and they host it or you host it?
I assume they're hosting.
Yeah, so I mean, that fee onto itself is, I don't know, how much is it?
$100 a year or $13 a month.
Yeah, for you to have private server space, I would say that's the admission. I don't know.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Cost of admission.
I was gonna say, out of all games to do it, you have this piece of shit game that fucking does it.
Yeah.
And then even then, it's like, like for example, they're selling storage space, and it's like they're selling to you things that should have been in the game in the first place. Which, to be fair, that's exactly what I'm asking for in the subscription model. That is exactly what I'm asking for. I just love how Fallout 76, the worst one, is the one that fucking does it out of all games.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I feel like a game like Lost Ark, with its content, with all the content it has, and with what it has to provide or offer you in the first place, a game like Destiny, with what it has and offers to you in the first place, I think those games can earn, or have, if they chose to do it, earn the right to give a subscription option so they don't fuck you.
Yeah,
Fallout 76 is not that fucking game.
The reasons for like your subscription models and mine are different. And the way we see subscription models is different. Like when you say subscription models, like you load it with, hey, they're not going to be doing this shit.
They're not going to fuck me.
Yeah, and it's like when I think of subscription models, I'm like, you can do a subscription model and keep the game exactly the same and fuck people, right? Like when like when you were saying a subscription model before, that I didn't connect that dot, and I was like,
oh, okay.
Why, what does that all mean?
With the caveat, I'm not saying like, oh, hey, do exactly what you're doing, but now I have to pay monthly just to play the game.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, keep doing what you're like. Keep doing what you're doing, but allow me to pay a monthly fee to not have to deal with that.
Yeah.
That's all. To not have to deal with it.
Because like when I was saying subscription model for Destiny specifically, it is like I'd feel better about all the poor decisions you make about sunsetting if it was a subscription model and I didn't pay for the game.
Oh,
it was like I was renting the game instead of
Yeah. No. Essentially, paying the subscription model, I mean, you have no excuse to do that shit.
Yeah.
You have no excuse. Like that. That's because I paid for the content. I paid for the expansion, and I'm paying you a subscription. You have no excuse to ever drop this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm saying. For I feel what Destiny has to offer, like the content, the quality of the content, that if they did the subscription model the way that I'm saying, with the trait of it not fucking me, or like with the transmog not being stupid
than me and just blasting through all my enemies. So I guess when they're doing this, like the world is open and your missions just spawn in the open world, and then people on the same mission or just have access to all the shit in front of you,
and then play the game for you.
Yeah. So I guess that's cool, but also I'm kind of want to kill the fucking enemies, bro.
No, it's
no, but I mean, like, it's just the feeling of, hey, you're doing shit in a world.
You're playing with other people.
Yeah. So, like, in that aspect, yeah, it's cool. But also, like, can you let me kill my enemies, please?
It could also be the person you're playing. It could be their friend or something. But so
No, he's
so yeah,
not.
like
We're
that-
not on
that's-
teams. That person is just in the world
oh,
doing their own
okay,
shit
Okay,
and killing
Okay,
enemies
gotcha.
for me.
Gotcha.
Oh, actually, they
yeah,
are my
like-
top
like-
right. Oh, we're on the same
I-
mission. I see.
The same.
Oh, that
with,
guy's level
so-
25. I didn't even see that.
yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Looking in the top
Yeah,
right corner.
I'm just not doing anything. They're doing it. They're just getting to it before me.
So yeah, like games like Destiny, where I think that the quality of the game itself, the quality of the content they have, and just like the amount, right?
Uh-huh.
That if they wanted to charge a subscription, where the trade off was like not getting fucked by some of the other sketchy things that they do, and like not having to do things like constant like pay for an annual pass over and over again.
Yeah.
Because I'm paying the subscription, I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. Right? I'd be fine with that. Same with Lost Ark. Like I think those games have earned the right to be able to do that. But the thing is that they know that they probably make less money doing that. But it's just like, for someone like me, I would play them more if it were if that was the case, to be honest.
Right.
Right? Because I wouldn't feel as fucked if I chose to stop playing. Weirdly enough, right?
Yeah.
Because when I came back, I wouldn't feel obligated to come back. It's because I want to come back.
So, I think to round this all off, because I'm not
Yeah.
doing another episode of this shit.
Yeah.
We didn't get to any. There's nothing in our way that I feel like was, we had to pay. So
you
far,
haven't gone there. You haven't
we
gone far
haven't
enough.
gotten far enough. But also, like, I've also seen my friends play, and they're known to spend money. So I don't know exactly if they've spent money off, but it looks like they hadn't.
Eventually, you hit that point.
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't really seen that watching them. But the thing that I wanted to say, that my preformed opinion that I haven't, that I feel like I've played, up to this point enough. I see all my friends, my high level friends. It's really just them shooting their gun, and
Like it's just
their
and,
powers are not really at the forefront.
and everything's like really fucking bullet spongy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, when they get to higher
Yeah.
levels, they just have waves
Yeah.
of, guys that just get up in your space, like they teleport to you and mollywop you, and it's just like, if you have, it's what's that game that we played? You and I played, Outriders.
Outriders.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Outriders-ish. Like they have mobs of enemies that are super tanky, and they're faster than you. You can't run away from them. And that's the difference between Outriders and this one.
Yeah, I was like Outriders.
Outriders, you can
combat
outmaneuver them. You can't outmaneuver these guys. They just run up to
Yeah.
you and mollywop you. And yeah, you can dodge out of the way, but like
Yeah,
they're faster than your dodge. Okay,
that. Nice.
I do that a lot. I don't know if it's just me. I fall off of cliffs a lot, but I'm always walking backwards. Yeah, it just feels like a gun game instead of like an RPG game or a MMO where you're using the powers a lot. Like, yeah, that's a shield. Yeah, that's a slam. Yeah, that's a thing, whatever that is. And then that's it. It's like the synergy between them. It's like your armor doesn't level you, doesn't adjust the abilities. You don't get like an ability tree or anything like that gives you abilities that are worth using, where it's just like, this is 99% of the game where I'm seeing my friends do this. That's it. Over shoulder, wait till they run out of
Just
ammo.
shooting, and then yeah. Like I saw him. I don't know, right? I just don't
And
know. 'Cause
I
seen
don't
enough
know
of it,
either,
but
but I'm just saying what I've seen when my opponent's playing, and like, I know I'm only early game and I'm not like end game, but they are, and I just don't see the difference between like, it looks like I'm doing everything that they are doing in the end game, just with less spongy enemies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I saw a stream of, like, Shroud playing it,
Uh-huh.
and he was doing like super end game shit, and all I saw was him just fighting like a big thing that just took a million bullets to die, and I'm like, this looks fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it just looks fucking boring.
Yeah.
But but I will say, just off the bat, this game does not appeal to me. But before it came out, it, like just Korean MMOs in general, because of their inherently like grindy fuck you nature. Because like Lost Ark, you know, it's kind of the same way where you're like, oh hey, it's not, you know, it's fine now, like, you know, when you're early on, but and granted, I never had the patience to get this far because trying to get to level 50 in Lost Ark is just incredibly boring because the game's just so mindlessly easy. And they clearly just want you to get to level 50. I'm like, why didn't you just fucking start me at level 50, man? Like at that point. So, but then once you get to level 50, you immediately start seeing all the grindy shit. That's like really it. And so, you know, in a, like they wait to, you know, essentially they wait to fuck you. And so that's how, like, when it comes to Korean MMOs, like you hear stories of people playing Black Desert or fucking what's another one? Oh my god, like Arcade or something like that. I think.
Well, there's Red Desert, Black Desert, right?
Black. I don't know if there's a red desert.
Isn't that the prequel to
Crimson
Black
Desert?
Crimson something? The prequel, whatever game they made before Black Desert.
Yeah, I don't like. I know that there's Black Desert, there's like Lineage or Arcade or something like that.
Hey,
Aeon, like a bunch. I can't remember all on the top of my head, but like, you know, just like these ones that, you know, are obviously, you know, not all of them are even successful in their, like, in the home country, but like over here, it's just I don't find that kind of game appealing. Like to grind like that and then have chances for things, it's just not my cup of tea. And then usually my other problem is that it always feels like the game is trying to make things more exciting than they actually are, which inherently is not a bad thing.
Yes. No,
yeah, in Lost Ark, every single attack you do looks like a fucking finisher.
Yeah, and then it's like, but you're not even killing the guy.
Yeah. It's either you're not killing the guy or like, oh yeah, you just killed a bunch of dudes with that move. It's like, yeah, every move does that.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Because
it doesn't matter.
That's like nine, at least with you know, this is all subjective. This is all subjective, clearly.
Yeah.
But it's like that's the label that I stamp on Korean MMO games. Everything is flashier, like you said, flashier than it seems.
It's style over substance.
Like this is clear style over substance.
Yeah.
Like for me personally.
Because like the game looks really, 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 really nice, but like you're just doing like, I mean, gameplay wise, I mean, this is like
I'm doing the game right now. I'm doing the game.
Yeah, like gameplay wise, I mean, this is something that could have been. It could have looked like significantly worse and been on the 360.
Yeah,
something. And
it's like I've seen high level gameplay, and it's this, but the enemies are spongier, and you just see people backpedaling.
Yeah. Like what was the fucking thing I was thinking about? Yeah, it's that, and then like Lost Ark. I remember some of the bosses, like especially the late game raids. They have like 300 health bars. I'm not even exaggerating.
What?
They have like 300 to 200 health bars or something like that.
What?
So it's just when you're attacking them, it's just like Mr. Crayola's vomiting across like the top part of your screen.
Nice.
Because just going, each bar is a different color, so it's just going, okay, you're like flying through the health bars, and you know, I like that's a kind of thing that maybe like it's such a unoffensive thing, but it's just another. But the thing is that it contributes to that idea that it's trying to look more exciting than it actually is.
Yeah, instead of just having,
you know, like just make it
bar.
one fucking health bar. Just make it one health bar.
Yeah,
like that's it. Like even the thing is sometimes in Final Fantasy that I fucking hate is just like how flashy the moves are.
Yeah. Like
when people are casting magic and shit, it's just like, bro, I mean, this is cool, but like I can't see what's happening. Like thankfully you can't turn it off in that game, but still. Anyway, that's this game. I feel like we went nowhere fast with this, aside from just talking about Korean MMOs and business models or something like that.
Yeah.
For those who stuck around.
We did.
For those who stuck around this far, you're the real ones.
hey. What shit. We appreciate you.
we appreciate you.
Thank you.
There we got other things to do with your time or have on in the background, and for some reason you chose this. So until next time, see you later, motherfuckers.
Bye-bye.